Yo, son. Yo.
So you did have experience in that shit.
Hell yeah. I knew. Here's what's funny. The motherfucker's name was Sticks. His name was like Sticks or whatever. He bullied the fuck out of me. And I remember coming back from college years later, and I saw this motherfucker in the street, and I was 10 times bigger than him. And I'm like, but he was selling paper. Of course, he wasn't a gangbanger anymore. But I was like, I could just crush this nigga, right? Just smash this motherfucker in his mouth. But, but I was in 8th grade at the time. But I remembered him. I was like,
yeah,
oh, it's that motherfucker right there.
We don't forget.
I was in the gym with my football shit. And I was like, oh, hell no. But I was like, the best revenge was that he was selling papers right there. Fuck him. You know what I mean? But yeah, but the gangbang, it's like, when I first came to New York, the Vice Lords and the Disciples wear their hats to the left or to the right. It's cocked. That means you either VL or you folks. So when I got to New York and I saw all you motherfuckers wearing your shit like this, I said, I said, why? Y'all get to wear your hats like
that's
like
crazy.
They was like, yeah, son, what the fuck you mean? I go, all you motherfuckers wearing your hats. They said, what do you mean? I said, in Chicago, if you wear your hat, like they're gonna ask you, hey, folk, what you ride? I said, oh, the bus, motherfucker. What you talking about?
West side, east side.
Dude, they don't, because I played baseball. Did you play baseball?
Of course. My favorite sport.
I played baseball from like 6 years old to freshman year in high school.
Right.
I was a shortstop. Okay. So when you come from the games, you have your hat, you got your bat and your shit, your glove on your bat, the whole nine. And they be like, hey man, what you ride? I go, I came from a baseball game, bro. I'm not a fucking gangbanger, dog. What the fuck? Right. They would be like, man, straighten your hat, dog. But there'd be 30 of them motherfuckers. You gonna straighten your hat.
I've never but I've never seen anything, and I think the new generation is worse. Never seen anything like Chicago gangs. Never seen anything like it.
Yeah, but
maybe 80s Crips and 90s Crips and Bloods in LA, but in the 70s in the Bronx, I saw, the Peacemakers and all that, but nothing to me.
But
I've never seen nothing like Chicago.
Chicago's been gangster since the 20s. Al Capone left New York to come to Chicago.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So our mayor, one of our mayors was a mobster. One of our mayors was a mobster. Like, and his son ended up being mayor for like 20 years. Our politics, Chicago is known as the Windy City because of the politics, not because of the wind. It's because the politics, because people blow a bunch of hot air. That's why it's called the Windy City. And it's the most notorious and most corrupt city in the country when it comes to politics. That's why I knew Barack was going to win, because he cut his teeth in Chicago politics. So he knows how to be corrupt. When you come out of Chicago, you're so good. You're good at being fucking. No one's going to get over you, because we have the most corrupt political. We're the most corrupt political city.
Wow.
Chicago is a real gangster city. Like there's a lot of cities that are gangster. New York, Philly, Cleveland, Chicago is. And when it comes to the pimp game too, my friend, Bishop Don Juan is Chicago.
Right.
Bishop Don Juan, I've known Bishop when I first started comedy through Bernie Mac. Bishop came to all the comedy shows. The Bernie Mac had a variety show on Mondays. So Bishop was there all the time. Before he hung out with Snoop, I knew the motherfucker. Because when I did Soul Plane, in Soul Plane, me and Snoop are the captains of the ship. So we had to shoot in this area for like hours. So Bishop came one day, he came on the set, and you know how he talked. He like, hey man, hey God, man, I'm proud of you, baby. I'm proud, man. Hey, you come a long way, dog. He greeted me first.
Wow.
And Snoop was sitting next to me going, and Snoop was like, hey man, how you know Bishop Don Juan? I said, I'm from Chicago. He goes, and Snoop goes, nigga, you from Chicago? Damn, that's why I like your motherfucking ass, dog. Shit. I love Chicago niggas. He's like, man, dog, I love me some Chicago niggas, man. That's why I like your ass. I said, yeah, man, Bishop Don Juan knew all of us, Corey Holcomb, D. Ray Davis, all of us, because he came to the shows when we were just starting. You understand? So so I knew Bishop. I had friends that were pimps, man, that I knew that were pimps, like young pimps, man. You would see the shit. Like, you know what I mean? I remember my boy Kevin, his first day when he was pimping, his first day, I remember this thing, because the motherfucker could play ball. He was a sick-ass baseball player, and I was like, yo, you coming to the park with us? What's up? I have my glove in there. I say, what you doing? He goes, yo, shut up, man. I go, fuck you doing? He goes, and there's a girl walking down the street on the side of the street, and he goes, I'm pimping, dog. I said, fuck what? Nigga, I'm pimping for real. Yo, go get the fuck away from me. I'm like, oh, my bad, shit. He was pimping. I've seen it. Yeah, man.
Wow.
I knew niggas that were pimps, man. Yeah, I knew motherfuckers that were pimps, bro. I knew, you were there. I was around pimps like every week at the Cotton Club. They were there. Wow. And you would see them pimping. Like, they'd be like, yo, get the fuck out in the street. Bitch, what the fuck I tell you? Oh, yeah, man. What?
That's
like,
crazy.
I would see this, man. The motherfucker be like, hey, bitch, did you hear what the fuck I said? I said, you think I'm bullshitting? You better, it'll be a motherfucker in a green pink suit with the gators, but the motherfucker will knock you the fuck out.
Wow.
Like, but that's what Chicago was with the stepping, the stepping shit. R. Kelly, unfortunately, R. Kelly. I knew R. Kelly went up. When R. Kelly was R. Kelly and MGM, I saw him when he opened up for En Vogue, bro. R. Kelly used to sing on the street with a hat and get money for that. You understand?
R. Kelly was the truth. I mean, regardless of what, I'm not co-signing him.
Yeah.
Can't take away his songs and shit.
It's a shame, man, because I knew R. Kelly when my boy was dancing background for him. Dance background. And then he went to R. Kelly in Public Announcement.
Right.
And then my boy Andre, who sang in Public Announcement, went to high school with my brother.
Wow.
See? And
you
Corey
were
Holcomb.
entrenched in Chicago, man.
What you say?
I said you deep in Chicago.
Yeah. Corey Holcomb used to play basketball with my brother and had a job working at the same convenience store, my brother. That's how I got Corey to do comedy. I brought him to Amateur Night.
Interesting.
I brought him to Amateur Night. Bam. Like
I like Corey Holcomb a lot.
Yeah. Corey's phenomenal basketball player, boy.
Is he? Exactly.
Nigga, he had a 50-inch vertical, man. Man, Corey could jump out the gym, dude. He could dunk downward. Corey was skilled, man. Corey had gone to college basketball. He was gonna go to college and play basketball, but he got some girl pregnant, so he just decided he changed his whole shit. And then I told him about the comedy shit. I said, Corey, man, you need to come through and do this comedy shit.
So what made you say that? He was funny?
Hell, Corey's funny fucking long time. I know Corey since I was 16. Because he
was funny back then.
Yeah, he went to he went not a rival high school, but we were in the same conference in high school. But one of my buddies in the neighborhood, this kid named Hiram played ball, and they played ball together. And I was the baseball dude. I wasn't really basketball. I was more baseball. You know what I'm saying? So we all played. We played in leagues. We were all in the same neighborhood and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So Corey, years later, I told Corey, yo, you need to come to the Amateur Night. And then this guy named Damon Williams, who people know, Damon Williams from Chicago, was hosting that shit. Wow. And I said, Damon, this is my man Corey. He wants to go do some time, put him up. And Corey was nervous to the motherfucker. I said, nah, you got to do it. You're going to be dope.
So let's go back a little bit. What made you introduce him to comedy? Just because he was just naturally funny, or he was
naturally funny, and he asked me, he said, where you coming from? I said, I'm coming from All Jokes Aside, which was an all-black comedy club.
Right.
It was the #1 comedy club for 7 years. It wasn't a black night at a white-owned place. It was all black, open 7 days a week. And so he said,
No,
yo,
but
man.
I'm saying, hold on, wait up. So when I'm saying he was snapping, what made him be able to
Snapping
go
on
and
niggas. He
have
was good at
what made him
snapping
have a
on.
set? What made you say you could go up and do comedy? Was he snapping or he had a thing?
I just know that he was good at talking about motherfuckers. And he was just funny. Like, and I said, Corey, Corey said, I mean, you know, Corey be like this, hey man, God damn it, I've been wanting to do that shit, but I'll be scared, man. I'll be scared. I'm like, you can do it, dude. I think all you do is just do 3 to 5 minutes, just a couple fucking jokes, and just go up there, just fucking shit your pants and do it. And I brought him, and I said, you better meet me next week Wednesday. And he said, all right. And he came. I brought him to that bitch, and that fucker went on stage, and his first joke was about Big Bird fucking Snuffleupagus. And he murdered. And he got nervous. He goes, man, I'm getting nervous, man. I didn't know y'all would laugh at that shit. And then that was the story of Corey. And
Corey was so edgy.
I did Wildin' Out. Huh?
I did Wildin' Out.
Yeah.
Nick Cannon's Wildin' Out, and Corey was on stage.
Yeah.
Whitney Houston had just passed away. He did a Whitney Houston joke.
Oh shit.
I was like, this nigga here.
Yeah. He
Who is this? And then he did his stand-up, where he really his impact came when he did Shaq's comedy thing.
Yeah.
That was that, and I was like, this dude's crazy. And I started watching him after that.
Dude, the Corey shit with the abortion shit.
My man, I was like, he took it. I've never seen nobody take it to that edge.
Yo. Corey he's like this, oh no, the baby. Oh shit. And Shaq is losing it.
Yes.
Losing it.
When they got back in the car, he playing some 50 Cent shit. I don't want to hear no killing shit. He was like, you don't only kill in the car, bitch. I said, oh shit. Yo, he got a comedy special where he go on stage and his first joke is, fellas, I know abortion clinic where they got food tables. I said, what the fuck?
It's like this, hey, what's up? Goddammit. I just want to let y'all know that your bullshit relationship ain't gonna work out. Yo, man, this shit is so funny. But he can do that. But that's why I wanted him to get on stage, because I knew he was edgy.
Nah, I
said you're different. Nobody does comedy like you. You're original. Most Chicago comedians were very, very different. We're very original. Like there's Lil Rel, there's Hannibal Buress, there's D. Ray Davis, there's me, there's Dion Cole. Me and Dion Cole started damn near the same night in Chicago. I came up with Dion. That's my school. Me and Dion Cole came up. Dion Cole, I was in the bathroom and we was about to go up. We didn't know who was first, second. And he goes, what's up, man? What's your name? I'm Dion Cole. What's good? I was like, yo, my name's God. What up? He goes, and we were the comics that would go up because the DJ said, what music you want? I would go up on like Redman or J. Rue the Damager. We were going up on it. Hip hop. And black folks were like, because everybody was going up on Earth, Wind, and Fire, Barry White. We was like, I'm going up on Redman, the Funkadelic shit, and I'm going up on EPMD. Oh, word. That was me and Dion. Me and Dion went on the hip hop shit. I'm going up on the Wu-Tang shit. I'm going on Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing to fuck with.
Right.
And you see all these black people like, the fuck?
Dope.
And Dion Cole, Dion be like, yo, God, man, yo, this shit is fucking hard, yo. But we loved it. Me and Dion started around the same time. Like a lot of Chicago comedians, man, there's a bunch of us, but we're all different though. So Leon Rogers, who I was just talking to, all of us are different. But when I got to New York,
you and Dion connected through. Did y'all also connect on the house music? I know he's heavy into the house music.
Hell yeah, oh yeah. But Dion grew up on the South Side. I grew up on the North Side. But house music in Chicago, West, North. Lisa Ray, you know Lisa Ray, Lisa McCoy. Yeah. Lisa used to be at the Cotton Club with us. Lisa was with us, you know, fine ass Lisa. Yeah, she was at the Cotton Club with us. That's right. And if you ever seen the movie Car Wash,
of course.
Okay, you remember the fat dude?
Classic.
Hippo. Remember there was the fat dude, the hippo who rode the bike. Jimmy Spinks was from Chicago. He was a co-host with Bernie Mac on that variety show.
Wow.
Jimmy Car Wash Spinks.
Now, Cooley High, was that shot in Chicago?
Chicago, yeah. That was shot in Chicago.
I know it was supposed to be Chicago. I didn't know if it was shot there, though.
Yeah, man. That's like Marla Gibbs. You remember Marla Gibbs from the Jeffersons? I found out she was from Chicago. Didn't even know that. She's from Chicago.
Wow.
Yeah, but when
New Yorkers, we always thought everybody was from New York. Always.
It feels like everybody's from New York.
The arrogance of us. We'd be like, that's in New York, nigga. That's New York shit.
But here's the thing too. In New York, when I got to New York and I was trying out the scene, right? I was with my boy Wood Harris. You guys know Wood Harris?
I do know
Wood Harris from The Wire. He was Eves Barksdale.
Yeah.
Wood is from Chicago.
I didn't know that. Yeah, you told me that. You told me.
And his brother Steve Harris. His brother Steve.
He's a
Harris.
good actor, man. He's a good.
Yeah, Wood Harris. We used to go to poetry recitals. Okay. Remember Love Jones?
Yeah.
Love Jones was shot in Chicago. Lorenz Tate is from Chicago. The Tate brothers are Chicago boys. The guy who wrote and directed Love Jones is from Chicago, Ted Witcher. Love Jones was about the poetry recitals that we used to go to.
Wow.
And we used to do it at this club that Bernie Mac used to do shows there too, called Spices.
Right.
And so my boy Reggie Gibson was the International Slam Poetry Championship, who I went to high school with in Chicago, and he consulted Lorenz Tate for Love Jones. Like crazy shit. Like when I got out to New York City, right? Checking out the scene, and Wood went before me. He motivated me because we was at a poetry recital, and Wood is like, and you know how Wood talk, like, yo, God, man. Yo, check this out. Yo, I got accepted to Tisch at NYU, dude. I was like, what? You got accepted? He goes like this. Yeah, man, the drama school, man, I'm going. I was like, oh, shit. I remember what street we were standing on. I said, wow, Wood, that's dope. So Wood moves to New York. The next year, I moved to New York. And I drive a U-Haul truck from Chicago to New York City. 25, I don't know how many hours it was. And I was with my friend, Bernadette, who I went to high school with, who was in Love Jones. So we both drove to New York, and I land on 6th Avenue and West 4th and West 3rd. That street right by the theater.
Right.
I'm at the light. Guess who's coming across the street? Wood Harris. And I honk the horn. I go, I'm here, bruh. He's like, yo, what the? Yeah. That's
wow.
And then I drive to my apartment that my manager was Anthony Michael Hall's dad. Anthony Michael Hall. Remember Anthony Michael Hall, 16 Candles?
Right.
Breakfast Club, the little blonde kid?
Right.
His dad, Tom, who passed away last year, his dad and his partner were who got, and how I got that management? TK Kirkland hooked me up. TK Kirkland hooked me up with my manager to get management and brought me out to New York City because I used to work with TK at that comedy club in New York City. I always opened up for TK.
Right.
Because I was the smart comic and he was the gangster comic, and we matched perfectly because I didn't copy him. He didn't worry about me because I'm not going to steal his shit because I don't do what he does.
Right.
And so TK said, I need you to come to New York. Fuck that. You need to be in New York City, bruh. And then when I get to New York, right, I see Wood Harris. I drive to the apartment that my managers hooked up an apartment, some 4-bedroom shit. I would have 4 roommates. And the first person to open the door is Viola Davis. Viola Davis was my first roommate. She was at Juilliard, and she was studying at Juilliard still.
He was managing her as well?
No, he was not. But they didn't know who. They just knew they had a friend that owned the apartment. It was a couple. They were theater people. And they said, Godfrey, there's a place on 100 in West End. I said, all right. And so the person that opens the door is motherfucking Viola Davis, and she shows me to my room. I'm not even, she goes, my name's Viola Davis, and I'm at Juilliard. I'm a student at Juilliard. You won't really see me around because I'm doing the play 7 guitars. I said, okay, well, I'm going to be out. I'm about to go to the Montreal. Yeah. I was there for about 2-3 months, and then I moved the fuck out.
Are y'all still cool enough?
I don't even know if she even remembers that shit. If I ever run into her and I had a chance to, I will bring that shit up.
How about off subject a little bit? You and Mike Epps was roommates as well.
Mike was my roommate, man, whether he likes it or not. He was.
Why you keep saying whether he likes it?
Because he gets mad when I talk about it. I'm like, I mean, but it's a fact.
Okay.
But yeah, Mike Epps, when I worked for Cosby, was my first big job in New York. When I was in Queens, New York, I lived in Long Island City.
Okay.
$400 a month. I lived in a shitty apartment complex right next to a prostitution track, right by a track where the prostitutes sell an ass right there, right around the corner. Right. But there's a donut shop right there. One of the best donut shops. Man, this motherfucking bakery was the shit. And it'd be prostitutes outside, donuts right there, and I would go right back up this. You know what I'm saying? So Mike,
you ever fucking need a prostitute in them?
Hell no. I just get my regular shit. I don't want it to be that easy.
I just asked. I
like a little struggle. Okay. Fuck that. You know what I mean? If I'm gonna fish, I want to do it with my own rod. Okay. I don't need you to just hand me the fish.
Just ask, since it was right there, maybe you wanted to get, late night, you got a little horny.
Yeah.
Professional.
So Mike Epps was my roommate because he was looking for a spot, and I was working on Cosby. That was the year Cosby's son was murdered. I was there.
Okay.
I was there. I was the audience coordinator. I used to bring Mr. Cosby out. Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Bill, they go crazy. Right. Felicia Rashad, da-da-da-da. I bring them all out.
That's dope, man.
Yeah.
How long did you have that gig?
About 6 months. I did a season.
Okay.
And then this shit was hard work. I did like 8 hours of warm up, bro. I would be there.
I think I saw an interview with Sinbad used to do it.
Yeah, of course, because he's energetic. Because and Cosby loves Sinbad. Cosby loves Sinbad. But I understand that. Sinbad was a beast. And Sinbad's dope. But Sinbad was energetic. See, right. Warm-ups are energetic. Like me, I had energy, and I would have to do like 200-300 people running up and down the thing, running up and down, asking questions. Then when the lights come on, I got to point to different shit. Yo, that's the da-da-da, that's the product, da-da-da. And I would answer questions and boom, boom, boom. And I was doing this for 8 hours.
Dang.
I would take like an hour break for lunch, and it would be another 4 or 5 hours second half, man, till like 12 a.m. And then from there, I would go straight, take the train from Queens to go down to the Village to get on stage. And usually I have to go up after Dave Chappelle.
Shit.
And I would do that shit over and over and over and over and over.
So they shot 2 episodes a day?
They would shoot one practice show, and then the second, yeah. They would do another show. Yeah, yeah. And to watch Cosby work, that motherfucker was, I'm gonna tell you, like all this other shit that's happened to him, hey man, fuck. But what I got to witness, the most genius mad motherfuckers, no joke, man. Bill Cosby is the fucking truth. Like, I would watch this man do a scene, right? Be funny, and then he would stop and go, wait, let's see, we're going to change that, you sit there, now I'm going to say, and you're going to, and then instead of saying that, I'm going to and that shit would be funnier. And then he'd do it again. Okay, this is good. Okay, now I'm going to put, and you're going to sit there, and I'm bam, funny again. Man, motherfucker was yo, son, that motherfucker was the baddest dude. Brilliant. Like, I would just watch him work and do scenes over. His improvisation, he's the king, man. Like, for real. It's a shame what's happened. I'm telling you, it's a shame. I wouldn't trade this shit for nothing. I'd rather be me than that shit, because that shit, he went up and came down hard, you know?
Right.
I'm telling you.
So, was he nice to you? Ever witnessed any funny
Yeah,
shit?
he was cool. Nah, he was never nasty, man. He was real cool, man, because he let you in his office, let you talk to him. And even when his son died, he came a week after that. He came a week after that, and then went on stage. He went on stage. I remember he did. I remember when I was doing really well. I was killing, man. I was getting mad fucking applause breaks. You know, because I'm sitting there trying to tell jokes. That's my job.
Right.
So I'm pulling shit out my ass, and I have to be clean too. So I'm pulling shit out my ass. And then I remember, because everybody was like, "Damn, man, you funny the motherfucker!" Like, and so one day, the producer says, Bill Cosby wants to do a set. I was like, oh, so you're going to introduce him. He's going to do some stand-up. Oh, shit. Okay. So he was feeling like competition for some reason. Remember, I'm doing comedy 4 or 5 years.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, fuck. Because he never comes out for that.
Right.
So he comes out with the microphone and shit. And that motherfucker destroys that bitch. Like, he's telling jokes, killing, murdering. I will never forget this shit. The motherfucker said, so I have to get the mic from him. And he goes, follow that. And walks away. That motherfucker said, follow that. And I said, I love my life. Bill Cosby, who is the fucking master, said, follow that. The fact that I brought him out, I was like, this is great. I'm not going to follow that bullshit. I said, but all it did was make me better. Because I remember imitating him, and he was standing behind me, and I didn't know it. I was going, you see, you people got to understand that me and the folks and the bar. I was getting it. And people were like, woo! And then all of a sudden, the laughter got even louder. And I was like, man, I'm killing. Because I heard they were laughing even more. I was like, damn. That motherfucker was right behind me. And he was like this. What are you doing? Yo, I got it, dude. I got another story.
Was he mad or was he cool?
No, he wasn't mad. He was fucking. He was like, "What are you doing? You think you talk like that's the way you talk? Is that what you're saying?" I said, "Well, it just sounds that's what I do when I'm trying to talk like you." You know, it was crazy. Now there was another situation where there was my friend. There was a guy named Garfield. He was a comic on Def
I know
Jam.
Garfield.
You know Garfield. Okay. I just saw him recently too. He's still on some bullshit though. So I saw him, and he came to the show when I was warming up. He goes, yo, I got a friend with me, some girl. He's like, she's a comic, and she wants, can you see her? Can she sit down and watch the taping? I said, yeah, no problem. So I found her a seat, hooked her up. So show's going. The lights come on during the break. I got to talk to the people, and she wants to say something. I go over there. Tell you what this bitch did. I said, and what would you like to say? She goes, I'm funnier than you. This is what the fuck she said to me. I'm funnier than you. This is what she, and remember, the whole place is microphone. They hear everything.
Right.
I'm funnier than you. Wow. I was like this. Really? Wow. So I was already heated. And you know it's a family show, so you can't like say, bitch, you can't do that.
Yeah, right.
So I was like, first of all, you're a chick, so more than likely you may not be funnier than me. I had to say that, even though it's, you know, there's funny women, but she made me so mad, I had to check her right there. I said, you're a chick, so more than likely a very high percentage of you being funny to me is about 99%. It's like you not being funny is 99%. It's impossible. You're a chick. So everyone's like, damn, that was the only way to get her. Right. Because I usually would have been like, yo, shut the fuck up, but I can't do that.
Right.
So then these Jewish dudes with the Hasidic, there was a group of motherfuckers that used to come to the Cosby Show. One of them stood up and said, I don't think you want to mess with him. He's funny. I've seen him. He's a funny guy. You're not funnier than him. So I said, miss, I said, on any given day, you will never be funnier than me. In fact, I got a show after this. After I do these 8 hours, I got a show at the Boston Comedy Club in the Village. And guess what? I'm going to let you go up first. In fact, I'm going to let you do an hour, and I'll do 10 minutes and wipe your memory off. I'll let you do a whole hour, and in 10 minutes, I'll smoke you off the stage. And I was so pissed, and I told Garfield, I said, how the fuck you going to let this girl in here? And she gonna get on the mic and fucking embarrass me? Yeah, I said, yo, once we finished the job, I said, listen, miss, anytime, any stage, bitch, anytime, you will never on any day be funnier than me. I will promise you that shit. I will smoke your whole city off the stage. Don't you ever do no shit. She embarrassed, she was like, but I had backup though.
And she was a comic?
I guess so, but a real comedian wouldn't do no shit like that.
Nah, man, that's corny.
You know what I'm saying? I'm only doing comedy 5-6 years, but I'm killing and I'm murdering. And I'm like, this is my job. I'm getting paid. And you heckling me on a family show.
Right.
Here's another one. Another lady's heckling me. Black woman with her daughter.
Oh, God.
I don't know. I was like, what is it with black women heckling me at the Cosby Show? I don't know what there was a pattern. I see this black woman, and the lady's like, you ain't funny, right? I go, wow. And the daughter is saying stuff too. And so I was like this. I just walked away because they were looking crazy, and I could have tore their asses up, but I'm not at the comedy club because I already saw what they look like, so I was already ready to heat them up. So I was like this. I was like this. I was like, all right. Okay, all right. I'm just going, and everybody was like this. Wow, they are so rude. I was like this. I'm not at a comedy club, so I can't do nothing. Right. So then they kept talking. Cosby comes out. Yo, it was so bad. Bill came out, and he goes, and everyone didn't know. Cosby just comes out and goes, "Excuse me, it's like, lady, are you the one that's heckling the comedian?" Blah blah blah. She says, come here, I want to talk to you. So he made her come up. And you know, it's like, you know how you've been to tapings, like there's a studio audience.
Yeah.
And so Cosby's looking up and she goes, come here, let me talk to you for a second. Come here. It's dead quiet. This is in front of 300 people. He goes, why are you heckling him?
Kaufman, right? Kaufman
Astoria Studios, yep. Right next to Sesame Street. Why are you heckling him? She goes, he's like, you have to understand. He cannot retaliate. This is a family show. He's restricted, so it's not fair. But if he was in a comedy club, he would have taken care of you. See, so you're not fair, and you're with your daughter. You should be ashamed. Dude, he made her feel like, I almost felt bad for her. He literally shrunk her this big. She was this lady almost started crying, dog. I was like, man, I should have just tore her ass up myself. Man, he made her feel so bad. It was embarrassing. And remember this, after that, I have to continue. So I go, okay. I was like, shit, it was fucked up. Even I turned red. You can't see that on me. Yo. Yeah, man. But he was on my side. He said, listen, he can't do nothing to you. Because you know me, I would have tore her and her daughter up, her ugly ass daughter. I would have fucked them up real nice. But I couldn't do nothing. As soon as they started doing it, I was like this. I already looked at them. I said, I already know what I could say. But I was like, I couldn't because I didn't want to lose my job.
Man, I used to ride by that studio all the time and just looking like, damn, Cosby Show, Sesame Street. One time, true story, I was across the street at a restaurant one time, and this black dude pulls up in a fucking Ferrari. Ridiculous. And I'm like, God damn. Now, when I see a black dude in that kind of car, and I was a fucking fan of Ferraris, like, you know, of nice cars.
Hell yeah.
I'm at the bar, he's at the bar. I couldn't take it no more. He's sitting there. I'm like, yo, my man. It's your Ferrari right there. He was like, yeah. I said, dope. Dope, dope. He's like, oh, thank you, man. I just got it in such. He was talking to me about it. Want to take a look at it? We went out, we looked at it, we came back in. I said, yo, man, that's an awesome ride, man. You don't mind me asking, what do you do? Like, you know what I mean? Obviously, you're doing something, right? I want that. He said, I'm Elmo.
Oh, shit. He's Kevin, whatever.
Said, I'm Elmo. I said, you ain't no fucking Elmo. He did the voice.
He was like,
oh. Yes, it is, Peter. This is a Ferrari.
Yeah.
You want a Ferrari, you have to be good like me. Man, this Ferrari, Ferrari, when you have money, you get Ferrari. You want to drive Ferrari, but you can't have Ferrari. You have to take the train.
I was like, oh, shit.
You can't take Ferrari. Ferrari too expensive for you. You might try to steal it. I don't know, Peter. Peter looked like criminal, rapper, criminal, gold chain. None of your business, motherfucker.
Yeah, yo. Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. That's dope.
Said,
wow.
We filmed right there. We filmed the show right there. I'm like, oh, shit.
Yeah, I make puppets and get mad bitches. Elmo get more bitches than Peter Gunz.
Oh, shit.
Elmo get more bitches than Peter Gunz. Wow.
Yeah.
That's weird. Sorry, Peter Gunz. I have to rub it in your face because you ain't shit. Peter Gunz. Wow, this is crazy.
Oh, shit, yeah. See, now, I shouldn't have told you that story. You just roasted me.
He's like one Ferrari. He want to drive around, waste gas. So he can tell bitches it's his. But the truth is, it's mine.
Yo, and the motherfucker was doing the full, like, explaining to me, this is the twin cam, such. I don't know what the fuck he talking about. I'm just looking at the car like, God damn. And he's like, and it has to do with this and this and that. And I had ordered this piece from France, and I got this piece from Italy, and I'm sitting there going, I don't even know what he's talking about. All I know is this bitch is beautiful. What do you do? He said, I'm Elmo.
Wow. Has Donald Trump ever been on Sesame Street? I bet. No. Donald Trump would have been someone on Sesame Street too. He would have, because he was such a socialite.
Yeah, a lot of people have been on it, man.
You're really great, Elmo. I think you're great. You're amazing, great. You're a really good kid.
Donald Trump, you're an asshole. Yeah. Too bad. You're getting kicked out. You lose.
Elmo, you should be ashamed of yourself. You're a piece of shit.
You're the worst. I like Grover. Grover's way better. You're just a red Grover. That's what you are. You're just lucky. You're pretty late on Sesame Street. Cookie Monster was here. A lot of different puppets. You're a pretty shitty guy. You should be embarrassed as a puppet. You have no reason to be here, Elmo.
Oh, now Donald Trump is a hater because you're getting kicked out. You thought you were going to win, Donald, but you lost. You're a loser and you tried to cheat. But you lost. You, Mike Pence, everybody, you suck. Joe Biden winner. You got your ass smoked with electoral votes. You suck, Donald Trump, and you're very fat, and all you do, you play golf, and you're fucking fat, and your hair no good.
I don't care what you say. You're a piece of shit. You're garbage. I'm going to close down Sesame Street, and you're never going to work again. How about that, Mr. Elmo, Mr. Tickle Me Elmo? You're a piece of shit. You have 3 fingers. You're nappy-headed. Please leave.
Fuck you, Donald Trump. Fuck you, Donald Trump. You can suck my furry.
Oh, shit.
Oh. Yeah. Well. Oh shit. I met Bill Cosby downtown in the Village by the Groove.
What'd you say?
I met Bill Cosby by the Groove. He was going to see a jazz concert. Joe Sample was in the Blue Note.
Oh, wow.
I met Joe Sample as well, but Bill Cosby did not want to be bothered, boy.
Oh, yeah, sometimes he can be
my man. But, I didn't even
asshole.
take it as, he was real arrogant. And he wasn't
nice.
nice.
Yeah, he can be that. He can be that.
But I didn't even take offense to it because I felt like, he's old, man. He's tired. He just wants to walk into the shit. And he was just like,
Yeah, but you know
all
what?
I
But
was
it's
saying
like,
is, I'm not a dude that ever see people and be like, yo, can I get a picture? It was just more like, I love you, man.
But it's Bill Cosby.
And he was like, he put his arm up like, don't talk to me. Like,
my thing is this, man. You chose to be the entertainer, man. Stop with that bullshit. How you doing this to people? You chose to be in front of people, man. We chose that job.
You know what? Some people I will, honestly speaking, some people I'm like, fuck you, faggot. I'll say some disrespectful shit, but he's old, tired. He's just trying to go into the jazz concert. Like, yeah, thank you, man. Like, thank you. Like, don't.
That's not cool. I don't like.
It wasn't, but an older black man. That's probably I let it rock.
But yeah, but you chose the job, man. Yeah. Sorry, I'm sorry. You chose the job.
Yeah.
You'd be like this. Excuse me, Boo. Excuse me, Boo. I talk to you, Bill. Are you taking a piss at me, Bill? I just want to come up to you, me and my mates. I just want to come up and talk to you, We think you're a funny guy. But you think we're fucking bums, eh? Oi, come here. I don't give a fuck about Fat Albert. I don't give a fuck about the Cosby Show. I don't give a shit about you, old man. So what you're going to do in it, you're going to get a fucking pen and you're going to write your fucking autograph right now on this paper, isn't it? That's what you're going to do. I don't give a fuck about Theo. I don't give a shit about Rudy. I don't give a fucking shit. So, bruv, listen, old man, you're an old geezer, but you decided to be a fucking comedian. So, what we going to do? And if you want to fight, do I look bothered? I will beat an old man to death if I have to. So, what you're going to do is you're going to get a fucking pen, you're going to write it down, and that's it. Plain and simple, Mr. Cosby. They call me the governor. And if you don't give it to me, I'm going to break your fucking legs.
It's only in certain situations that I get even like that.
Right.
You're talking about Prince, Michael Jackson,
Barack
Obama, Denzel Washington. People will get you. Those are the people that you see and be like, God damn, they got that kind of energy, when you see people be arrogant, even if I see somebody be arrogant to somebody else, it fucks with me, man.
I don't like that because you chose this shit. You chose it. God damn it. As long as people are coming to you respectfully, because you know, Pete, you've had it where people, niggas is jealous, so they come at you, they say stupid shit to you.
Yeah.
Now, you have every right to go, yo, man, get the fuck away from me, dude.
Right.
You know, I've had guys be like, man, man, tell us a joke. I'm like, stop being upset that you see me, bro. Stop being mad. Just go, yo, what up? But,
Yeah.
yo, get the fuck away from me. Yeah. But if you're like, hey, man, I'm going to show you respect. I'm like, man, I appreciate that. We chose this shit.
Right.
What the fuck are we doing? You mad because people coming up to you? These people could be walking past your ass and not fucking with you.
Right.
The reason why you got all these houses and land and cars is because those people walking down the street put that money in your fucking pocket. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck anybody that treats people like that. That's why I love Gerard Butler, because he's fucking nice to people. He's always nice to everybody. Gerard Butler's been my friend for almost 10 years, and he's always kind to everybody. Fuck you people. I fucking hate the Negroes that do it and the white men. I hate that shit. You don't have to be nasty to people. If somebody is nasty to you, that is different. If they're being disrespectful, you're like, hey, you see he's eating. But when motherfuckers come up to you in the right way and they see you, they're fans, they might not get a chance to see you again. They're like, yo, man, hey, man, thanks. Shut up. Because one day it's going to be over. It's not going to fuck with you no more.
Honestly speaking, I don't do autographs or pictures. I don't fuck with people for that. I was just saying, hey, love you. Respect, you love me.
And that's all, and that's even cooler. Like you say, dude, I just want to say, keep it. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, man.
Like, yo, chill, like stay over there. I was like,
yeah.
The fuck? But I you know, my thing was normally anybody would get fucking cursed out or whatever, but he was old, he was like that.
Yeah, but Nene Leakes is a snub in public. What do you mean? She has the nerve to have an attitude? Ugh.
Yo, you know what else was, you know, in his
but a lot of times these girls want to do that shit so they can do that. A lot of these like reality, they want to be famous so they can do that. Sometimes they want to be able to go, I don't have time. They get this image of the star rejecting. That's what they want. Some of them just want to be able to do that. Like, I don't have time. Bitch, what the fuck have you done that's impressive? Fuck you. Fuck anybody that does that shit. Seriously. Be nice to people if they're nice to you. Fuck you. They put money in your pocket. They buy your fucking product. Damn it. You know what I mean? They buy your product. Nene Leakes, please. What do? You just make black women look like shit. That's all you did for the past fucking years. And you have the nerve not to talk to anybody while you tarnish black women's image? Fuck you. Fuck you, please. Fuck you. You need to speak to everybody you see. Fuck. What are you doing? What do you do?
You ever experienced that? Do you ever experience that with anybody?